What's up YouTube land, Mr. Tracky, back with another video for you. This one's improving your KDR. Now I know some people out there are pulling out their hair trying to improve their KDR, so today I got a few little pointers for you that hopefully will help you improve your game and become that Call of Duty player that you've always wanted to be. So let's get started. So a little bit of history about me. Started playing this game, Modern Warfare 2, and I'm sure you want to know what my KDR was. I'm sure. So it was 140. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was 140. I'm not ashamed of that, because that's not bad. It's over one. But never mind that. That is because I ran into the game, all guns blazing, trying everything, nothing really worked for me. I just got in the game and just thought, yeah, it's as simple as pressing the trigger and shooting people. But it's not. That is not how the game works. You got to know what you're doing. So I managed to get up to 193 in Modern 2. One of the people that helped me get there wasn't a YouTuber actually. It's my brother-in-law and my clan member, one of my clan members, Killer 247. Now if you haven't checked out his videos, I promise you this now, you will be entertained. Are you not entertained? He's got to be one of the best players in the world. He has to be. And I'm not talking one of these strategic players that you find doing the MLG with the gun over the little barrels on every frigging corner in this game that annoy the hell out of me, and somebody's got their little head and their little beady eyes peeping over it and just looking at you, waiting for you to come. Boop, you're dead. Nah, he's a guy that is running around like he's got some type of fucking hot coals in his arse, constantly on the move, and you have to think to yourself, how does this guy not die? How does he do it? And I've got a very similar game style. I'm very aggressive, you've noticed. I do get a few deaths, but I always tend to get double the kills, probably more, mainly more. But I usually do quite well. Sometimes I rush a bit too much and forget my own tips that I'm about to give you. But right, let's get into it properly. So the first thing I'm going to say to you is to go to noob school, and don't have too much pride, because even I've been to noob school, and noob school is combat training, folks. It's important. If you're not familiar with the maps already and you've just got the game, this is gonna bring you into the realms of other people that are already playing the game. Get on the maps, get the bops up, put them on a difficulty that you find challenging, and just spend a few hours, if not a day, going on all the maps, trying them all out, getting used to the spawns and so forth. Then when you go online, make sure you pay attention to where you spawn on the map. So when you start the game and that counter is counting down, that's where you're spawning from. And pay attention when you're on that map again and you're on the other side and you're spawning and starting the game, because that is where people are. So you should know that that is the tendency for where people are going to spawn, so you can know that you're in the middle of the map now. Or all my players, all my triangles, so in the HUD in the top left hand corner, on this side of the map, they're obviously going to be over there, and pay close attention to that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is your class setup. Now, getting a better KDR is about using the right tools for the job. Now, I love this CUDA that you can see on screen now, and this is a recent discovery. Within the last week or two, I've discovered this gun and this class. Now, I've put up a best class setup video. I'm going to link it in the description down below. I'm also going to link Killer's channel down below, so you can check him out. He's got a load of good advice on his channel also. And then you can look at that video and see the perks I'm using, what score streaks I'm using and so forth, and what would be good for you. once you've worked out a gun, and you don't necessarily have to use the QDR, I find all the guns pretty balanced in this game. I think they're all really good. So give whatever you like a try. But I'd go for about 500 kills with the guns each, and then go to your barracks, go to your combat record, and check out what is your deadliest weapon. And not specifically the deadliest weapon because you've got the most kills. Check out which gun you have the best KDR with, because that is the gun that you are best with, and that is going to improve your KDR overall, because most of your kills are not from kill streaks, they're from your gun. So the gun that you are best with is the one that's going to improve your KDR, and that is, it's non-negotiable. That is a fact. It's a fact of the matter. A lot of people don't realise that, which is quite strange. I was one of them people. I just thought, as I ranked up, I had to use another gun because it was at a higher rank, so it's better. That is not necessarily true. It's what worked for you guys. It's what works for you. I've mentioned the HUD, the heads-up display already, but once again, it's so important to pay attention to them little dirty red dots, because they're your enemy, and you want them dead. Yeah, and pay attention to your blue triangles. Sometimes I use my own teammates, it sounds bad, as bait. Sometimes if we're going into a part of the map which is like in a room and it's close combat, close quarters, and someone's running in front of me, I pause, I let them go in. They can run in, and as soon as they run in and they get shot down, you know someone's in the room, so you know how to approach. If they run in and everything's all good, then the coast is clear. It's common sense really, but once again, when you're in the game, there's certain things that you forget that affect your KDR, and that is one of them. My next part that I'd go on is the specialists. Now there's such a vast array of what they do and what benefits they've got. I'm going to mention two specific specialists that I find so easy to use, and that's the main thing. These are the ones I've got the better ratios with. In fact, I'll mention three. It's going to be Serif, who's my absolute favourite. Serif and her Annihilator, because it's basically just a pistol, a really good pistol, and Jesus Christ, it does some damage. But yes, it's because the iron sight on the gun is brilliant, and it's literally a case of aiming down sight, pull the trigger, and boom, that's it. You're doing that anyway. That is what Call of Duty is about. There's no drawbacks to it. Yeah, it's harder to get on target in most guns, but come on, you're playing a gun game. Just aim and go for it. Don't be shy. The next one I'm going to mention is Reaper and his scythe. It's absolutely brilliant to chop down a load of players in one go. The only problem with it is you have to spin it up, and that gets you killed quite often, because one, you spin it up before you shoot, so it takes time. So when someone comes around the corner and they're ready for you, you're gonna lose. You can spin it up ready, but I advise you to get your back against a wall and be cautious, because people can hear the scythe spinning up, so you give away your position straight away. So that's one of the reasons I've stopped using that one. And then Nomad and his hive, absolutely brilliant for stopping people flanking you. Don't get me wrong, the odd few people will get through the net, but when you want to stop yourself being flanked, drop a few hives down in strategic places. Don't make them obvious where people can just shoot them. Pop them on the ceiling, or pop them just on the side of that door that I walked through, so when someone comes through the door, bam, they've been caught. There's no getting away from the hives. Not even Ruin's Overdrive can get you from the hives, and that's something I've learned. Next thing, which is so important for me, and this is gonna get a few backs up, maybe. Well, probably not. But I've had a lot of advice over the time to increase my sensitivity. Because people are boost jumping and stuff, especially in Advanced Warfare, it was a lot of boosting. This boosting is not as quick, but a lot of people I've seen advising people to turn their sensitivity up. I don't agree. The core part of this game is to shoot people that, like that guy there, that are running towards you or are in front of you. So you aim down your sight and you do what you gotta do to kill that person. How often do you kill somebody that is jumping and boosting? I bet it ain't as much as how often you kill somebody that's standing on the floor, boots on the ground, running at you. So I turn my sensitivity down, and I find that this improved my accuracy no end, and straight away that will increase your KDR straight away, I guarantee you. Have you ever ran in a map and you've come around a corner and you didn't quite expect someone to be there, and because you didn't expect them to be there, you've kind of panicked and turned too quick, and that's because your sensitivity is too high. Mine's on 6 for vertical and horizontal. Give it a try, folks. It's not the highest, it's not the lowest, it's about the middle, and I've found I've actually got the highest accuracy I've ever had on any Call of Duty in Black Ops 3. The next one is going to be score streaks. A lot of people are going to go, oh, high KDR, let me put on the big kill streaks like the Wraith and the Raps and blah blah blah. But then, how often are you going to get them? Be sensible about it. The most important thing on this game for me is your UAV. I know, granted, I'm not using it currently in this gameplay, because every now and again I switch it out, but the UAV is going to tell you where people are and give you that advantage straight away. So I'd go for UAV, the counter UAV, because you won't realize until you put that on how many people actually count on the UAV, and then put a kill streak on, like the Hellstorm or score streak. I keep saying kill streak, I'm old school, and go from there. But there's 2 other things I'm going to mention. Patience, that's key. Don't go straight running in, all guns blazing. Aim down your sight before you go through doors. But the next one is take a break, because this game frustrates you. When it's not going your way, come off it. Folks, I hope this video has been entertaining, and more importantly, it's going to help you improve that KDR that you really want to get up. If it has, I really appreciate a like and a subscribe. It's been an absolute pleasure to give you this information today, folks, and I hope it really does help you improve your game. As always though, folks, it's been great. I gotta go, but don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace, folks. Have a good day.